Welcome to our featured listing today. We are at 2687 East Canyon Gate Road, located in the Promontory Ridge neighborhood of the private gated community known as the Promontory Club. Before we start this tour, let's talk about the specs of this property. It is currently on the market for $9,250,000. The square footage is 8,635 meticulous square feet. There are 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, a 5-car garage, and we sit on 1.26 acres. Moving along this phenomenal exterior of this property, we are gonna jump straight into the materials that were used. So you can see the natural stone facing paired with the vertically wood slats that were actually reclaimed. And then on top of it, you can see the first touch of the flush flat steel siding. The attention to detail that the architect James L. Carroll put into this property is unmatched. A perfect example of this are the beautiful exterior wall sconces that you see attached to the exterior of this home. As we head up the staircase, note the black steel railing that borders the entire estate. And now we make it to the entryway of this exquisite home. Entering into the main entryway, the first thing to note is this beautiful black pivot door that just gives it a nice little architectural touch. These 24-foot ceilings above me with the minimalist chandelier that they used as a nice accent piece. And now we're gonna make our way over to our right wing. Here we have our main level seating area. We have this great L-shaped couch plus 4 additional seating options, which makes this the perfect space for hosting or entertaining. Getting back to the property details, notice the floor-to-ceiling stone-clad fireplace with steel mantelpiece and this halo lighting above me, which completes the feel of this room. Moving into the next section of this home, we enter into the bar area where you will notice this attractive quartz countertops that you're gonna see in multiple areas in this home. You have your pendant lighting up above, and then this subtle glassware shelving, which gives it a nice little functionality piece as you're entertaining. Making our way down the hallway, I want to point out this lovely white oak flooring that you will see throughout this house. And off to my right-hand side, we come to our first powder room. In here, you will see the quartz matching countertops with the blue cabinetry below and the gold finishes. Moving on into our first bedroom on this floor, which will be one of 4, I wanted to bring up the nice feature that this floor plan was built to have an access point either to a deck and or a patio on the majority of the bedrooms. With the bedrooms in this house, they will all have an attached ensuite. In this one, we have a dual vanity, we have a clear alder cabinetry down below, and then we have the silver hardware that they've attached to it, along with the textured porcelain tile beneath me. Coming into our second bedroom, again, you have an access point that we're gonna head through in just a second to walk all the way through the patio, but let's touch on the ensuite. One of my favorite things is this unique tile choice that they added to this bathroom, plus your dual sink. Moving outside, we come into our 3,100 square feet of outdoor living space, and you can see right in front of me one of 2 open flamed fire pits that you will see on the property. Not to mention, if we make our way underneath this covered deck, I want to bring up the built-in speakers, which are gonna be a perfect touch for entertainment, the wood soffit that they use, and then the way they incorporated that natural stone into the fireplace. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head to the other side of the property and this additional wing, but we're gonna take this stone walking path into our junior primary suite. With your junior master suite, what will set this room apart from all the other bedrooms is this bathroom. And the amount of marble that they used and incorporated into this room alone is astonishing. You have your honed marble countertops with black accessories. You have a wall of marble that incorporates these two sides, and then you even have it underneath my feet. As we make our way across the hallway, we come into our gym room, and you can see based upon the size of this thing, you will have zero issues getting on a Pilates machine, a treadmill, and of course, having your racks of free weights. And attached to this wing, we have our one of two laundry rooms in this property. And behind this door, you just have a utility room. So we're not gonna show you that. To finish off this floor, we are coming into our fourth bedroom. And even though this may be lacking when it comes to an access point to the exterior, it makes it up with that bathroom. In this bathroom, you have your dual vanity, your silver accessories, and there you have your clear alder cabinetry down below. And the nice little touch that they've added in this particular room is the marble flooring in the shower. In the center of the home, you will find this $160,000 elevator was what it cost to have this thing installed, but it makes traveling from each level absolutely effortless. Beyond that, we come to our floating white oak staircase with cable railing, and now we're gonna head upstairs. As we make our way onto this massive landing, I want to take you to one of my favorite pieces, the office / study. You have this beautiful quartzite desk, and this even has an access point out to the deck that also connects through the primary suite. Behind this door is one of the moments you've been waiting for, which is the primary suite. I'm gonna start this room off with the floor to ceiling fireplace, which has a slate rock attached to it. You have that steel mantelpiece, which you've seen in other parts of this house. You have your built-in white oak cabinetry, and then off to my right, you have that access point that connects over to the office / study. In the primary ensuite, you can see they have matched it with the same marble floor as we saw in the junior primary suite, but they had a change. They did a dual elevation countertop with those honed countertops. I wanted to bring up how picturesque sitting in this tub would be, especially as you can see with the snow falling. And if you're not into tubs, you have this walk-through shower, rain head above me, water closet over there, and then we're gonna come into what most people would die for when it comes to a closet. I'm gonna let the closet speak for itself, minus pointing out the LED lighting. Coming through the closet, you even have your own dedicated laundry room right off of it with your quartz countertops. Coming through this doorway, we come to the hallway, which will host our last powder room. And a cool little feature they've added to this countertop is the chiseled edge. To finish off this floor, we come into our massive great room. We have, again, an L-shaped couch, 2 additional seating options. We have our floor to ceiling stone-clad fireplace with steel mantelpiece. Let's make our way into the kitchen where you can see your bar area that sits 4. You have a dual elevation when it comes to this island, silver accessories, and then we make our way over to our Wolf appliance. You wouldn't expect anything else but Wolf and Sub-Zero at this price point. Nice little touch too is obviously they have the quartz going all the way up on the backsplash. We're gonna make our way over to our paneled freezer and fridge, our massive wine fridge. We have a walk-in pantry right there. And then that awesome touch that they added to this floor plan was the butler's pantry, which they have the quartz countertops. But for all my coffee drinkers out there, they have the built-in Wolf coffee machine. Beyond the kitchen, we come into our dining room area, which seats 8. And then we come to the focal point of the property, in my opinion, the selling points, which is This view that comes across with your 30-foot sliding glass doors, which as you can see is electric, and then you make your way out to the last open flame fire pit. With living in an all four season environment, this covered deck is going to give you all of the different experiences, whether it be the summer nights, whether it be the summer mornings, whether it be seeing the colors change during the fall or the blossoms in the spring, or what you can see right now, which is obviously our winter wonderland. Now let's head on to our last remaining floor, which is our bottom floor, and I'm gonna use the elevator. Well, doesn't that make it a breeze? Let's head through into our theater room. We have our seating for 4 on the second row. We have our couch down here in case you want to snuggle. And then up above, you have an additional bar section that allows seating for 4. Nice little feature that they added was this snack bar and the attached refrigerator down underneath, which makes it easily accessible when you want a snack, you want to grab a drink, and you're watching the big game, or of course, you're watching that flick with the family. And just outside the theater room, you have an additional powder room in case you need it. That way, you don't have to take the stairs, and even though you have an elevator, you don't even have to use it. But come into this room where you have your 5 ski lockers. For those days that you come off the mountain, you have an additional seating area to be able to kick off your boots. It's just a nice little feature that is on this level, so you're not packing in any snow anywhere, shape, or form. Now we're entering into our 5-car garage, and it has an additional area over here, which would be perfect for a golf simulator and or just additional storage. And for those of you that have guests that just want a little bit more privacy, we have a casita here, which has its own dishwasher, microwave, fridge, quartz countertop, floating shelves again, and then our ensuite through that door. That's it for this tour. Thank you for coming along and watching it with me. Hopefully you got a taste of what $9.25 million will do for you in Park City. I'm gonna step inside. It is cold out here, but we will see you on next week's tour.